Hello everyone, welcome to Business Learnings. In this video, we will talk about HDFC Bank, the results of HDFC Bank. Uh, it was out recently, quarterly result for the quarter from October to December. And in this video, we'll try to understand how were the results. And towards the later part of the video, we will try to understand if you should go ahead and buy this stock or sell this stock. So let's try to understand the results. So net profit for HDFC Bank in the last quarter, it turned out to be 7,400 crores approximately. And in the last quarter, for the quarter of October to December 2018, the same number was 5,600 crore rupees. So this is a rise of 33%. Do you think this is a good number? It might look like a good number, but just to remind you that the corporate tax cut, this was introduced in September, and uh, if I incorporate for last year, for the financial year 19, HDFC Bank just paid 35% of corporate tax, and for this quarter it paid a tax of about 25%. So out of this 33%, about 20% is contributed by that factor. So in pure terms, in profit before tax terms, the profits have just grown by about 14-15%, which is not that good number. Again, given the situation that country is facing a problem of slowing down of credit growth, this is still a decent number. uh, Still less than expected. Now, you must have read from different news and sources that the profits of HDFC Bank was probably more than what the analysts had expected, and probably this is what going to drive the markets on Monday when we get live on trading. So we might see an upside of up to 1% or 2% probably. Uh, the prices could go as high as 2% on the next trading session, which is on Monday, the day before, the day after yesterday. Now, so the profits were up by approximately 6% based on the analysts' expectations. I'll tell you a few more key numbers and what is the problem with the results that were declared. First is the non-performing assets. So the NPAs, they went up to 1.42%, and they were about 1.38% in the previous quarter. NPAs mean non-performing assets um, if the person or the corporate who has taken the loan has not returned the EMI for the 90 days, for at least 90 days, and we count it as a non-performing asset, and the bank might not be able to recover all of the money from that. So, this number went up, which is a problematic situation. HDFC Bank is known for keeping its NPAs low, and still the numbers are going up. This could create a problem in future. First thing. Second is the provisions. So, in order to protect me against these NPAs, banks have to set aside some money from their funds as provisions that in future the whatever, if the loan takes hit, if there are defaults, then funds will be directed from the amount that I have set aside as provisions. So HDFC Bank had uh, made a provision of approximately 3,000 crore rupees as compared to just 2,200 crore rupees that it had a year ago. Okay. Net NPAs rose from 0.42% to 0.48%. This is a huge increase. You might think that 0.42 and 0.48%, they are a very small number, but they are huge if you compare it in relative terms. 42 to 48%, this is approximately 17% of growth in net NPAs, which is a quite big number even for banks like HDFC. So to sum it up, yes, HDFC Bank is a good bank. Why? Because of their focus on retail banking, and their focus on CASA, which are current and savings account. And these are the reasons because of which it has been doing consistently well for the past 2 decades or more than that. Uh, but we have now started seeing some issues with that uh, as clearly depicted in the recent quarterly results of HDFC Bank. Uh, Based on the outlook, if you want to have decent kind of returns, 15% kind of returns, you can go long on this stock for quite some time. But if you are looking to generate more than 20-25% of returns, if you are looking to generate way more returns than that, if you want to beat index, uh, this is my personal opinion that HDFC Bank might not be able to hold that, might not be able to give that kind of return equities in the future. Uh, the kind of returns that it has given in the past, it might not be able to sustain that in the future, in the long term. So this is my view personally. I do not encourage you to buy or sell. I'm just presenting my opinion. Do your own research, consult your wealth advisors. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment box below. I'll try my best to answer all of that. Thanks for watching. See you in the other video. Bye.